say that we Nigerians are the reason why people do not like us. Sincerely speaking, that is just fact. We are the reason why people don't like us. We are the just genuine reason why people do not like us, and our character is smelling. Honestly speaking, I mean, you left Nigeria comfortably in search of greener pasture, and you find yourself in another country. When you get to that country, those the people of that country, welcomed you and accepted you, and you had opportunity to do businesses there and start flourishing, or engage in job and start flourishing. When you start flourishing now, and you start feeling like you are too made, you have become so big that now you want to create a kingdom. You want to create a kingdom in another man's land. You want to create a kingdom in another man's land. Ghanaians are being too weak. They are being too weak. If I'm a Ghanaian, if I'm Ghanaians, if I'm in their shoes, I would definitely ask all Nigerians to leave my country. Sincerely speaking, I will ask all Nigerians to leave my country, because I can't. It's not funny. It's not funny that you left your country and come to my own country and start building a kingdom. Start answering Ezendibo in Ghana, Ezendibo in Cambodia, Ezendibo here, Ezendibo there. I mean, what is wrong with we Igbo people, for God's sake, for crying out loud? What is wrong with us, for God's sake? We are just painting ourselves black. We are just making people hate us more. Everywhere we go, painting the innocent one that are working genuinely. You're destroying their image. This is uncalled for now. This is very bad. I mean, how long are we going to continue in these things and trying to paint things? Listen, I've said it time without number. I am not tribalistic. Number one, number two, I'm not too religious. Sincerely speaking, I call a spade a spade. I say it the way it is and the way it's supposed to be. We can't continue like this. We can never continue like this. You left Nigeria in search of greener pasture, and you find yourself in Ghana. When you arrived in Ghana, they gave you opportunity. You started doing business and started doing well. What you're supposed to do, you left home to feed home. What you're supposed to do, go back home. If you want to become a king, go back to your king, your kindred or whatsoever, your community back there in Nigeria, and go and become king. There's no point why you will become a king in Ghana, is Igbo in Ghana, is Igbo in Cambodia, is Igbo in Mali, is Igbo in this, is Igbo in that. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. That is why everywhere we go, even the Igbo community meeting in here where I'm living, always problem here and there. This one fighting this one fighting this one, dragging leadership, dragging position, dragging this and that. What is wrong with us, for God's sake? Igbo man would, because of leadership, go and betray his own brother. I mean, what is wrong with us, for God's sake? And if we talk, they say, yeah, painting Igbo people bad. Yeah, the way you are talking about Igbo people, hey, you don't like Igbo people. My brother, I can't be in that situation where I will be supporting evil. I will never support evil. Our Igbo people are doing too much. Too much. It's too much. Ghanaians are being too kind and too quiet for you people. If sincerely speaking, if I'm a Ghanaian, if I'm in Ghanaian shoes, I would definitely ask all of you to leave my country, because you cannot leave your country, come to my country and want to impose a king on my own country, in my own community. How will you feel if it is you? How will you feel? Now you guys want to paint the narrative, Ghanaians are wicked, Ghanaians are bad, Ghanaians are destroying our properties, Ghanaians are asking us to leave. It worked for you guys to leave. You guys definitely have to leave, because your attitude is smelly. You guys have smelly character. It's very bad. It's very, the genuine ones that are working, that are paying attention to what they are doing. You guys are painting our images bad everywhere in the world. That is why everywhere we go. Last 2016, I went to China, in Guangzhou. When I got to Guangzhou at the airport, I was stopped. Some other Nigeria, about five Nigerians were there, and other African countries were there. Other African countries were allowed to go, but Nigerians were there. We were delayed for 45 minutes in interrogation, and at the end of the day, only three people were left. Was permitted to enter inside, and the other ones were being repatriated. This is how bad Nigeria has become, and Nigerian passport has become, and we don't know these things. We still creating more problems for ourselves. Let's call a spade a spade. This nonsense is becoming too much. We can't continue condoning this kind of nonsense. The reason why you left Nigeria is to look for greener pasture. And when you find the greener pasture, what you do is to go back home. Not staying back where you find the greener pasture and trying to make a king, create a king, become a king and rule. If the Ghanaians allow these kind of things to happen, in the next 20, 30 years, Igbos, they will dominate the whole of that place, because I know our people. They know how to drag land. They know how to drag property. They know how to drag everything draggable. It's uncalled for. Let's call a spade, and we cannot let this thing continue like this. If you the evil that you condemn, you fail to condemn today will definitely haunt you tomorrow. That is why I choose to condemn evil, because this is evil, pure evil.